How's it going, everybody? I just finished installing the angle kit. You saw in my last video, I got it, unboxed it, we're showing you all the parts, how well packaged it was. I was going to show you this on the lifts at work, but I kind of forgot when I was working, and so I'll have to do it at home now. We'll go over it, as well as I want to show it on the ground. A lot of people show their angle with it in the air, which isn't quite as accurate as showing it on the ground. So I'll show it on the ground and everything. Alright, so this is how much angle you're going to get out of it. It is quite a bit. This is 0 toe. So I haven't gone to alignment shop yet. I usually do about 1/8 of an inch toe in, so it's not going to be much different. You know, you get a little bit of spring back when you're not moving, turn it to lock. So there might be an extra 1/2 degree that it's not being shown right now. But as you can see, it's a lot. So the tire straight ahead with me. You can see the angle it is. Probably about 60-ish degrees. So, but anyway, here's a look at it installed. Got enough angle I can get in here and show you guys. So you can see this stuff looks amazing. It's always a good idea, like I did here. Sticks in the way. Do little paint marks so you can quickly identify if any bolts have might vibrated loose or something like that. I do have to put a cotter pin in that ball joint, I know. Yeah, it went together very well. The sway bar end link, I had to flip around the opposite direction. It did face the other way, was on the other side of the control arm, or the bolt was coming in that way, and the control arm was on this side of it from the factory. These kind of moved the mount a little bit rearward, so I had to flip it around. No big deal. With the adjustable ones like that. I guess the factory ones you'd have to switch sides, put the passenger side on the driver's side and vice versa. I did have to, I don't know if you can see the knuckle there, have to grind a little bit out of the way for some clearance of that bolt. Again, not the biggest deal. When you do this kinds of stuff, there's little annoyances like that. I also can get a little bit more. I have the bump stops here adjusted on either side so that the caliper bolt doesn't hit the coil over. I think their full kit, the mega kit, moves some stuff around so that doesn't happen and you can get that extra angle. So I'll show you the other side from the other direction. You can see the compression rod there. I have it as much caster as I can take out of it. I think it has a tiny bit extra than factory. I also have the control arms cambered in as much as possible, because I will say they are a tad bit longer and gave me like another 1/2 degree or a whole degree of negative camber. So be aware of that. Again, now I do have upper control arms. They're maxed out as well, so I'm probably pushing about 5 or 6 degrees negative. I haven't gotten an alignment machine yet. I've just done the toe plates to kind of set it up and get it zeroed out, so when I go to the alignment shop, it will just take a quick moment for them to set it in. One other thing though, I will note, I don't know if this was by accident or if anybody else has had issues with it. The toe or the tie rod sleeve was a tiny bit too long. I had them maxed out, towed out as much as possible, and it was still towed in a total of 1 inch. So I did, it does have enough thread in it. I trimmed it off a little bit. I may have trimmed a little bit more than I needed to. I did like half an inch on either side on both sides. I should have probably done a third of an inch, because I did want to make sure I had enough to tow it out. But I still have plenty of thread in there. Like I said, zeroed out now, and there's a good bit of like an inch or over an inch of thread inside the sleeve there. Not a big deal. You can see, I modified the boot a little bit. With offset rack spacers, you can't really run these boots, but since it's a daily driver, I did want some dust protection for the rack there, so I just kind of trimmed off the end, so it's better than nothing. But it went together very well. Not a problem at all. They have good install videos on YouTube. FDF does on their channel. Like they say, they race everything that they make. So, but yeah, definitely looks good. I'm excited to get to the next drift event so I can see how it runs and how much better it handles. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It was informative. You know, I highly recommend this kit. I like the quality it has over some of the other kits. The heim joints look very strong. Looks like I haven't heard of anybody having issues with heim joints with these. All the control arms are braced up and has plenty of gussets and looks plenty strong. Haven't heard any issues from control arms breaking or anything like that. I also like the FDF sells parts individually, so if there was an accident to track or something like that, it's not a problem to get replacement parts for it. So that's one of the many reasons I got this kit instead of the other kits that are out there for it, as well as it seemed like the best bang for the buck. So with this kit, you get that compression rod, the inner and outer tie rods, the lower control arms, the offset rack spacer, all of that for less than, you know, if you bought that stuff individually from the other parts companies. So I hope y'all found this very informative. Please like and subscribe, you know, do all that fun stuff, share it with your buddies, do whatever, and I'll catch y'all next time.